New project today. I got a bit of an obsession with stoves. Always wanted a twig stove as well, but they're quite expensive to buy them, the bush box and so on. Good quality, but I'm just not ready to commit that kind of money right now. Well, I came across on YouTube the IKEA Hobbo, which is basically using this, an IKEA utensil holder. Costs £2.50. They do the larger one. I think that's about £3.50. Put some legs on. These need to be changed because they're not that stable, but yeah, the concept is that you add a feeder, feed sticks, and then, in fact, I've had 2 feeders on this one, and then what you can do is you add on your pot stand. Made that out of a stainless steel ruler. Then cook your water in your pot. The benefit of this is that I also found that if I position correctly, which I probably won't now, but let's try it. If I position a couple of tent pegs through, take my alcohol stove, it fits absolutely perfectly in there. Don't know if you can see from that camera angle, but it just rests on the lip absolutely brilliantly. It's going nowhere. I'm gonna have to, I've got a spare of these actually. I'm gonna drop that feeder hole down because I messed up really, because I can't use that level for the alcohol stove, and that sits just about right when you put the standoffs on. That's just perfect flame for getting your pot cooking. But yeah, take that out. Never cooked on sticks before, so what I'm going to do is I am going to try and cook on this one, just as a twig stand. I've got a couple of grills, so you could do sausages, burger on that. But what I really want to know is, can I cook a steak on that? I hope so. I'm going to test it out tonight. Just got to grab a steak, have it with a few beers, and give it a try. Okay, so we now have steak. We also have Brewdog Lager. Fantastic, by the way. Really nice, refreshing. So I'm going to try and get this fired up for the first time. See if we can get something cooked on it. I don't actually know how long these need to be, but anyway, let's just try it. Hey, got some fire starter type stuff, kindling. Seems a bit long really, but let's get that in there. See if we can get it going anyway. Right, we do have a backup. Oh, a torch. By some miracle, I'm wondering if I can get this going. I mean, if you just got to look at the state of the grass, you'd think the whole lot would go up, but anyway. Yeah, now I need some barch, don't I? Yeah, complete failure. Right, anyway. Let's get the torch going. Ay, 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 ay. That's hot already. Woo. There we go. Solid that. Right, we'll let that get going a bit, and then I'll put the pot on. See how quickly it takes to boil a mug of water. Okay, should have timed this really, but it's not been too long. But got a full rolling boil on that now. What I've learned is already, I think sticks were too long to begin with. Probably half the size would have been better, because your flame just comes too high. It's all trial and error though, isn't it? So I can take that off the boil. Put that on there, on the grill. So get some nice coals. Don't know if you can see, getting some nice coals there. And that's what you want for your cooking. I think I might put a little bit more wood in though, just to get some more coals before we start to do the steak. But so far so good. A lot of heat. People are thinking, what heat are you going to get off that for a small hobo fire? Throws off a lot of heat. Yeah, really pleased so far. So the flame's just died down. I'm going to go for it. Try to cook a steak. Hopefully it won't stick. But olive oil on that. Let's get that on. Nice bit of beef rump, the co-op, not the cheapest, or we could get our hands on, short notice. To be fair, the co-op does good meat. Right, just throw that on, see what happens. What I'm not sure about is if I need to add more. If I add more, it's going to create more flame. Tricky. Let's see. Throwing off some heat, so yeah, it's rump. I think it's going to take a bit more. Don't think that's going to be hot enough to cook it without some more wood in it. Just taken. So it's laid down. I've not stood the I've not stood it up, so hopefully the flame, which is there, won't be too high. Hopefully it'll just tickle it. now you can hear the steak cooking, so we'll see, won't we? I'll give it a little look. Oh, yeah, sticking. Oh, look at that. Oof. Would you look at that? Wow. Could be beginner's luck. Probably is, knowing me, but look at that steak. Well, I'm putting that down as a success. Cheers. So my final thoughts on this are that I can't believe how successful it's actually been. The key is have an initial burn, let the coals die down, use the feeder, add in some smaller bits like this, about 3 or 4, and then that just does the job for each steak. Perfect. Okay, well, let's see how it turned out. First cut. It is rump. As we know, rump is quite thick, but yeah, it's perfect for me. Say that's medium. Give it a taste. So good. It didn't take me long to get the wood ratio right either. Wouldn't take much to do one steak. Get the perfect flame. Cooks it through lovely. Yeah, big success. Recommend you give it a try.